Hello and welcome to Unusual Radio with Tanya. It is Friday. I don't know who has any big plans this weekend. Me. I have the show tonight, and then after that, I'm going to have a movie night. So, this should be interesting. Now, Ed has never seen Ted. Who has not seen Ted? So, tonight after the show, we're going to be watching Ted because he's never seen Ted. Anyway, currently in Warren, it is 36 degrees out and cloudy, and it's supposed to reach a high of 44. Now, for me, that is still chilly. For my friends who live in Michigan and Wisconsin and Colorado, that's like a virtual heat wave for you. So if you have these temperatures there, you enjoy them. My one friend went out in flops and a tank top, and it was like 13 or 16 degrees out. What are you talking about? No. I would have no skin left. That is just not right. I do not know how these people do this stuff. I could not do it. Same thing as with you folk in Canada. Nope. No, thank you. What is that? Lake Ontario, and I think it was in New York. This video has been going around for a while, but you know how high up that cliff is when you have all that ice coming across and it was like going into the houses and all you hear is like no, thank you. No, I'm good. So, yeah, I can't handle this weather. I could certainly not handle that kind of weather. So, anyway, now, today we are going to talk about Nekkid restaurants. Now, of course, I have plenty to say about this. Good morning, Terry. Let's see. It started in Paris, and it was supposed to be the next big thing. It only lasted about a year, but apparently Nekkid restaurants are becoming something. It all started out, as like events in clubs, bars, cruises, private parties, just little one-time events. Well, apparently people think this is something that should happen. Well, a certain group of people think that this should happen all the time. Now, okay, they're talking about like the buffet. And okay, for one thing, I want to know, are you sitting on plastic? If your hoo-ha is going to be hanging out, sitting on a damn chair, okay. For one thing, I don't want to see you naked eating, okay. The next thing is, how many people are going to be sporting wood because they're not used to seeing someone naked? The other thing is, what about those girls who just are really excitable? Okay. Now, apparently one of the issues they had was they had to keep telling the patrons, do not scratch yourself. Yeah, okay. Naked, scratching yourself, buffet. Yeah. I can't say as I would really. Now, are the servers clothed? This I don't know. Is the chef cooking naked? I mean, is it totally naked all the way through? I don't know. But for one thing, I can't say is I want to sit my ass down someplace where somebody had their jingle balls hanging, sitting there, sweating on a chair, let alone a hoo-ha cooch. You don't know if it's a clean cooch or a dirty cooch, sitting on a chair. Now, if it's cloth, you're still fucked. If it's plastic, I want to see them pull out the bleach and bleach it down for a good 10 minutes, if not more. Okay? the exactly, not cool. Um, is it wood? Okay. Now, there are so many things that play into this. Now, when they're walking around, okay, is there a little kind of drippage? What if you fart? What if it's a wet fart? Because some people do, they just let it rip. I mean, granted, we all know I have no issues with farts because my butt will be ripping. But at least in public, I do control that stuff for the most part, unless I'm trying to freak a friend out, or I have my fart machine. But yeah, there's so many levels of wrong about this. I just don't understand how, like, anybody can go in there and say that it's the hygiene is okay to have a naked restaurant. I don't care how you look at it. I certainly am not going to be eating off the buffet because you don't know who's been picking her ass or the crotch, fluffing her balls, whatever the hell the case may be, over there, because some people at salad bar, they just grab, salad. They'll grab whatever. Now, if you were just scratching yourself, you really think I want part of that salad? Dude, did you just deposit some crabs in there and make it a seafood salad? What is going on? Same thing with girls. You got some kind of nasty shit going on. I don't want to know about it, and I certainly don't want it in my mouth. Good morning, Diane. So these things make me wonder how this could even be possible. I mean, okay, Paris, they kind of push a lot of things. Things are very unique. Never been there. I'm just going by what I've seen and what I've heard. But if it didn't last in Paris, why would it last here? Okay, now I understand some freaking people having a naked party. But then again, you won't catch my ass there because, again, for all these same damn reasons. Oh, let's go sit on the couch. Who was just sitting on that couch with their hoo-ha and their nasty shit sitting on that couch? Are they dripping all over the place? Did they have a wet fart? Are they walking around with little critters on their little cooch? Okay, I don't want to find out. I don't want to know. So this brings up a lot of questions because I just don't know how something like that can go. Now, if you're at a nudist camp, that makes me wonder too. They have the nude beaches. Okay, so you have your towel and everything, great. But still, that's kind of, no. You just, why? Okay. Now, the other thing is, for a nudist beach, nobody wants to see my shit flopping around. If I'm not going to look like Bo Derek running down the beach. I can tell you, my shit's going to be flopping and shitting all over the place. I do not want to see somebody else doing it. Good morning, Bruce. Okay, so if I don't even want to see my own shit, I certainly don't want to see somebody else's shit. Now, I'm sure you've seen on my page the guy with the thong and the wings, the old guy. It looks like he's sporting old man wood, but neither here nor there. Anyway, do you really want to see that naked shit running down the beach? Okay? No, you're not going to be Bo Derek coming out of that water. I don't care how many times you try, it is not going to happen. And I certainly don't, I'll be like, oh, my retinas are gone. That's it, done, spent. I don't care if you are the best built guy in the world. I do not want to see you walking down the beach with that thing flapping around. I mean, it doesn't matter, size, shape, or whatever. I don't want to see it. Same thing with sitting in a naked restaurant. You can sit there all you want. Now, when a person is sitting down I don't care how skinny you are, how toned you are, whatever it is, that body is not quite going to look the same as when you're standing up. Okay? Nobody wants to see that shit. Okay? I don't want to see the shit. Okay? That's like a living nightmare, and you're going to have freaking dinner. So, okay, now this brings me to bathrooms. They want these Nekkid restaurants. Oh, boy. Okay, so you go into the bathroom. You're naked. Now here's the big decision. You've been sitting on these chairs with other naked people, not knowing what the hell's crawling around and what the hell's going on down there. Okay? Are you still going to sit on that, John? Like I said, I don't do that. I will hover over, and I don't use a porta potty. No, because I do not want the nasties. Now, these people who enjoy dining naked in the Nekkid restaurant, what do they do when they go to the bathroom? Are they going to wash their hands? Is it mandatory? I think you should be washing your damn feet before you go back out there too, since everyone's going to be naked, because you know there is backsplatter and it's going to get on them naked feet. So if there's not a tub to clean your feet, that means you're tracking whatever that comes out of that bowl, whatever kind of splashback. The guys at the urinal, there's some kind of splashback. Something's going on. You're getting it on your feet, and then you go walking out into that restaurant. That is not clean. Now, are the floors in this restaurant wood, carpet, tile? What? I mean, I have a lot of questions. I don't know about you guys, but this is, to me, this is something like a nightmare is made out of. Okay, it's kind of like when you're having a dream and you wake up someplace and you're naked, and the panic goes through you, and you're like, oh, whatever. But this is something you choose to do. Sorry, coughed up. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to subject yourself to that? I don't get it. Because I can't say that I would really want to subject myself to that, not knowing what's floating around, especially in that damn buffet. So now I also want to know if this is like family style. So you sit there with other couples. Do they have young children that they bring to these things? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with naked stuff, I just don't want other people's naked stuff touching my stuff. So, I don't know. I mean, the idea about being naked itself, that's not the issue. The issue is everything that goes along with that. So, I don't know. I'd love to hear if anybody has something to say about that. And last night I did get Ed good, because as I put on my other page, I've been working out. Whoo-wee, this bitch is out of shape. I'm not quite where I used to be. So I started doing side planks. So I'm going back and forth with Ed. And I told him, he's like, well, what the hell is that? So I, tell him, I said, I want video proof that you're going to do this. So after a lot of, he did it. He did get 3 out, and then he collapsed. It was actually pretty funny. I would actually show you, but I'd rather do it when he's here. So this way, he can tell you what he was going through at the time. But yes, I used to bang them out like nothing. Now all of a sudden, woohoo, I think got a little too much junk in the trunk these days. So, but that is what I'm trying to beat down. Yep. Summer's coming and got a little extra luggage in the old trunk. So, anyway, on that note, if you have anything to interject about this subject, if you would go to a new restaurant, okay, what are your thoughts and what are your concerns? Do you think it's something that will last? And if it doesn't last, when they do have these naked parties, are you going to go? Would you go to one if you were invited? That's what I want to know. How many people would actually go to a naked party and willingly sit down where somebody else had just sat? That's what I want to know. Me, I would not be planting my butt where somebody else was sitting. No, I don't think they can get it clean enough. You could bring in a steam vac and you could, no, not unless I see a power shot of bleach hitting every single spot every time somebody got up. So that's just my personal opinion. Call me a freak, but I don't want no freaky shit on me. Anyway, so on that happy note, I am going to wish you a very nice day. And yes, Ed and I will be back this evening. And yeah, like I said, after the show tonight, I'm going to be watching the TED with Ed because he's never seen it. I don't know how you've never seen Ted. How can you not see Ted? Just like he never saw Corky Romano. I love that movie. Just like the Puppet Masters. Love those movies. Anyway, so exactly. Sorry. So I don't know how. Yeah. I'm with you. But anyway, so I'll see you tonight. All of a sudden I got like this tickle right on this side of my throat when I saw the hell no. Yes, I will see you this evening with Ed, and we'll touch a little bit more on this subject and see what we can come up with, on this whole Nekkid restaurant thing. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to, because that brings me to the nude resorts. Oh, okay, that's just wrong. Okay, because now you're compiling all that into a week or a weekend stay someplace. How do you know who's on that lounge chair last? Yeah. Oh, and you do have to eat there. Oh. Do they have rules? Maybe you have to get dressed for dinner. Maybe that's how this even came about, because maybe you don't get dressed for dinner. I don't know. Now I have a bunch more questions. I don't know. Anyway, I will, see everyone tonight. See, now I'm sounding like Ed, not shutting up and getting off the air. But I hope everyone has a great day, and I look forward to seeing you this evening. And if I don't see anybody on here and I didn't say hello, let me say hello, because sometimes I don't see it until afterwards because it's just not popping up for whatever reason. So I will acknowledge you, afterwards or whatever. But anyway, have a great day and see you tonight. Be safe, stay warm.